One thing I don't care about is being liked. I could care less if you like me. This mentality has brought me far. If I cared about if people liked me, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. This is not just a confidence video. This is not what really that's about. It's really just about you being authentic. It's time for you to be authentic. It's time for you to be who you are. It's time for you to be who God made you to be, and it's time for you to be comfortable in that. I don't want to be who the world wants me to be. I want to be who I want to be. I want to be who God wants me to be. It's that simple. And I'm talking about me personally. This ain't even advice. For once, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm fully just talking to myself right now. And I just hope that y'all could resonate with the message. If you can, then I really appreciate that. I do not care about being liked. And I am not taking disrespect. I'm speaking up for me. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can't take disrespect from nobody. Y'all can't take disrespect from people. You got to speak up for yourself. You care about people's feelings, man. That's the problem, bro. All right, since you so empathetic, since you such an empath, what about your own feelings? When are you going to start caring about your own feelings? So you care about everybody else's feelings, and so you can't be your true authentic self because you care about what people gonna think about that. Why do we care about that? Let them think what they think. Let them say what they say. Let them feel how they feel. Because the worst feeling ever is going to sleep and knowing that you're not yourself. You who everybody else wanted you to be. You doing what everybody else wanted you to do. You living life how everybody else wanted you to live life. You don't have no say for yourself. That's that hive mentality. And dudes do it too. I be seeing it online. I see it in real life. I see it all the time. You hanging in cliques, and it's just a mentality of monkey see, monkey do. That ain't no masculinity. That ain't masculinity. That ain't manhood. You think that's manhood? You think that's manhood? You think it's manhood to not have a brain of your own? Man, let me tell you something, bro. If you already found this channel, it's a blessing. Cause you found a real brother. You found somebody that really wants to see you win. I don't got time to be fake on this internet. I don't got time for that. I live in real life. I really do me. All I'm doing is sharing my thoughts. I'm keeping it real. It don't always have to be polished. It doesn't always have to be perfect. Where do we get this idea from? That's why all my videos are lowercase. I went to college. I don't care about the grammar. I speak so people can feel me. People know that it's real. People know that it's authentic. I don't care about perfection. I speak with slang if I want to. Cause I want the hood to feel me, and I want Wall Street to feel me. I want New York to feel me, and I want Florida to feel me. I'm in Georgia right now. I want Georgia to feel me. I speak to people all across the world. We speak one language. It's called truth. That's the one language that we all speak. We speak the language of truth. We could care less about how you feel about us. We could care less about how you feel about the truth. You think God cares about how you feel about the truth? No, the law of the land is the law of the land despite your feelings. I get comments sometimes, people like, oh man, I love what you were saying, but then you brought up God, and as soon as I hear God, I had to click off. Hey, if me talking about God triggers you so much, you're not going to be able to navigate this world anyways. I'm never going to shy away from talking about God. I'm not forcing you to believe in God. I could care less, bro. That's not my personality. That's not who I am. I'm not trying to convert anybody to anything. My relationship with God is my relationship with God. You ain't in that relationship, you could get gone. But when I'm turning on this camera, I'm going to be authentic. And I know talking about God is gonna repel some people. I know keeping it real is gonna repel some people. I know talking about the truth is gonna repel some people. It is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta keep it G. I gotta keep it real. We don't know how to be real no more. We don't know how to recognize real people. I ain't on here for numbers. I post every day. If I was on here for numbers, I might skip a couple days. So y'all could be like, where he at? Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know where to find me. Every day I'm on here. That's the grind. Authentic. From how I run my channel to how I run my life to how I live my life. Authentic. And if you ain't authentic, then you ain't really living, because I'm about to drop a gem on you right now. Now I'm finally turning it on y'all. Right, I was talking to myself. Now I'm turning it on y'all. Authenticity is the closest thing to God. If you ain't who God made you to be, then what you close to? The world. If you can't be yourself, then what are you closer to? What the world wants you to be? Okay, that makes sense, right? If you ain't closer to yourself, to who you really are, to your most authentic and true self, then what are you closer to? What the world tells you to be, who the world wants you to be. Is that who you are? You who the world wants you to be? You feel what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want to be who the world want me to be. I want to be who I want to be. And that's the difference. That's the problem. You got to understand something, man. In this world that we live, everybody want to be like everybody else. It's always monkey see, monkey do, like we spoke about earlier. But when is it going to be I'ma do me and you gonna do you? And we all speak one language at the end of the day, truth. I might go this way, you might go that way. You might think one way politically, I might think another way politically. Can we still shake hands? Can we still keep it cool? Or are you in a hive mentality? You only gonna go here because it's what's popular. That's how they catch you. I might eat one type of food, you might like another type of food. I eat a more ketovore diet, so that's carnivore plus keto. That's what I eat. What do you eat? You might eat more carbs. Okay, cool. We still might be able to reach our goals and dreams, dog. What we gonna do? Hate each other? What we gonna do? I'm gonna be mad at you because you like carbs and I don't? I still eat carbs. I eat my fruits, I eat my vegetables, but it's more protein based. It's more animal based. Here go people in the comments, eating too many animal products is not good. What if I told you it's grass fed? Well, hey bro, here's the truth about grass fed. Hey bro, everybody's gonna be authentic to who they are and what they want to do. People are gonna make the choices that they want to make. You gotta focus on yourself. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to live. I just get on here and I share my perspective on things. The last thing I want to do is tell you how to live. That's people's problem. They more focused on telling people how to live than changing their own life. They more focused on telling people how to live than locking in and doing the things that they need to do to change their life. Man, I just got to keep it real with you, man. What life are you trying to live? Who are you trying to be? What are you trying to achieve? What's the distance between your old self and your new self? Between your old self and your better self? Between who you were yesterday and who you choose to be today? What's the difference in that? See, a lot of people, they don't understand. They don't understand how important it is to be themselves. They don't understand how important it is to be authentic. You know how much energy it takes to be other people? Why would you even want to be like somebody else? Man, I gotta be authentic. I gotta keep it real. I gotta stay true to me, because staying true to me is staying true to God. God made me this way. I came on the earth with these characteristics. If I love who I am, if I love how God made me, that means I love God, because He's my maker. I ain't doing this for the world. I ain't doing this for the internet. I'm doing this for those that speak the language authenticity. It ain't about no perfection. It's about being you. And if you haven't been being yourself lately, then you're not truly living life. That's just what it is. And I don't mean living life like the term YOLO, like, oh, you only got one life to live. That's not what I'm saying. If you're not authentic, then what I'm saying is you're not really true to you. So you're not really experiencing what life really is. You just being like everybody else. You doing what everybody else do. You living life like everybody else. So other people are living through you. You're not even having the chance to live through yourself. Only people that live through me is God. Only people that live through me is my ancestors, man. Those that came before me, I give them immense respect. I give them immense appreciation. You know what I mean? Even those that are living in my family who work really hard, my mama, my grandpa, they live through me. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the family. I do this for the authentic ones. I do it for the real ones. I do what? I live this life. I wake up. I go through pain. I go through hurt. I go through the things that I need to go through so I could be better because of it. I'm going to the gym. I'm working out. I'm locked in on my goals and dreams. That's what I mean by going through it. I'm going through it. See, a lot of y'all don't go through much because you don't want much out of life, do you? Oh, my bad. You want a lot out of life, but you're not willing to really do anything for it. I forgot that's how we wired nowadays. That's how we built nowadays. We want the life. We want everything that comes with, the good life, but we're not willing to put in a good amount of work for it. We want all out of life, but we're not willing to put all into life. I said we want all out of life, but we're not willing to put all into life. How can you put your all into life if you're not being yourself? How can you get the most out of life when you're not even authentic? Think about it though. We must be off the Zaza. Think about it. Please don't tell me we off the Zaza. Think about it, brother. How can we really get all out of life if we're not being ourselves? Code switching just to fit in. Code switching just to get a job. Do what you gotta do, but at the end of the day, if you gonna code switch, make sure your DNA is still in that. Make sure you're not selling your soul. Make sure you ain't trying to fit a status quo. Make sure you still being yourself. Stop trying to be liked. Focus more on being righteous. Focus more on being liked by God. That's where my focus is at. I care about being liked by God. I don't care about being liked by the world. I care about being liked by God. I don't care about being liked by the world. If y'all like me, if y'all appreciate me, then y'all family. I appreciate that. We one familiar, because I'm telling you, we understand the fundamental truth that we speak the language of authenticity. Had a consultation with one of our brothers the other day, and I asked him, what are you facing mentally that's your biggest battle? And he said, my biggest battle right now is confidence, brother. I don't have the confidence to truly be myself. And I said, okay, you got to be authentic. You got to be authentic. You got to be 100% authentic at that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not 100% authentic, I said, if you're not 100% authentic, I said, if you're not 100% authentic, then who is? Somebody else is living through you. Somebody else is doing the work for you. Somebody else is being who you supposed to be. You taking on other people's personalities and you throwing your own personality to the side. You throwing your own personality away. You understand that? And that changed his whole perspective, meaning that changed his whole life. He started to realize, ooh, if I'm not being myself, then who am I being? For so long, we haven't been ourselves. We've been putting on this mask. At this point, we have to dig deep to figure out who we are. We got so many different personas. It's unbelievable. We being who people want us to be. We talking how people want us to talk. We doing what people want us to do. You gotta do you. You gotta be you. You have to be authentic and you have to stay true. I cannot express to you how important that is, A lot of people say that they want all out of life, but like I said, if you ain't even being all of who you are, then you're not really gonna see life for what it is for you. In order for you to truly experience life the way that you're supposed to experience life, you have to fully be yourself. You can't shrink yourself just to fit in with other people. You can't shrink yourself just to fit in with the world. You can't shrink yourself or change yourself or mold yourself into a different person just to fit in with the crowd. Some of y'all shrink yourselves and change yourselves just to fit in and be with a girl. Just to have a girl. What type of life is that? Huh? What we doing for real? What's the point of that? Of not being ourselves, of being who other people want us to be. How long can we do that for? Without fully feeling ashamed of ourselves. Without waking up one morning and saying, man, I lived every day of my life not actually living my life, but living somebody else's. I'm trying to give you your power back. Whatever you like in this world, man, don't be ashamed of that, man. Whatever you want to do in this world, don't be ashamed of that. See, when you fully authentic, that's how you're able to go after your goals and dreams, because you fully being yourself. You're not being who other people want you to be. You're not doing what other people want you to do. But it starts with unmasking yourself and staying true. If you like to make music unapologetically, man. What we doing? Time is ticking. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to it. That's the authenticity. That's the real world. That's what we working towards, man. Being real, staying real. You know, but people been getting away with falling for this society. Really, society's been getting away with tricking people. I'll put it that way, right? Society's been getting away with tricking people to thinking that you have to be a certain way to fit in, or you have to be a certain way to be cool. Man, you just gotta be yourself, man. Don't fake the funk. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake it. On the song, it's called Mama by Kendrick, he said, you don't gotta lie to kick it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have to lie to kick it. You don't have to lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. And your personality might be a lie. You liking things just because other people like things. You doing things just because other people are doing it. And it's good to have positive influences, but it's not good to get rid of your whole identity. It's not good to get rid of yourself. And that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, it's a lot of people, they don't understand that concept, and it's cool. That's it. It's cool. You always gonna be like everybody else. You always gonna do what everybody else do. You never gonna think for yourself. You never gonna find out who you truly are. Like I said, authenticity is the closest thing to God. Why? Because God made us. So when you are who he made you to be, then that's how you honor him. You got to be authentic. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Wherever you came from, represent that. I came from the 305. I came from North Miami Beach. I came from tough environments. Mama worked hard, put my baby brother in good environments. Shout out Mama. Mama worked hard and gave us everything that we could have ever asked for, even when we never had much. Y'all understand how amazing that is? How phenomenal that woman is? She is amazing. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. I remember eating pot pies, not Popeyes, not the chicken Popeyes. I remember eating pot pies from Walmart. It cost $1 for a little box. That was life. Why? Because she had to go to work. She couldn't cook. She couldn't do all that, man. Work was taking everything from her. The sacrifices that we all had to make in order to level up. What do you know about sacrifice? What do you know about that? What do you know about hunger? What do you know about pain? And what do you know about still being grateful for it all? This is real life. It ain't about fitting in. It ain't about being liked. It ain't about doing what everybody else do. It's just about being yourself. It's just about being authentic. It's just about keeping it real. It's about being disciplined in the things that you're looking forward to in this life. The goals that you have, the destination you're trying to reach, be disciplined in that journey. You know, that's what it's about, man. You know? But everybody's gonna let you know, oh, you're not fitting in. Everybody gonna let you know real quick and in a hurry. Why you not partying with us? Why you not doing what we do? Why you don't act like we act? Why you don't move like we move? Everybody gonna let you know that. But it ain't about that. We know where we going. We know where we hustling toward. We know where we're going. And it requires us to move different. It requires us to be different. It requires us to do different things. And if you're not willing to do that, you're not gonna elevate. Elevation requires separation. And in order to separate without feeling bad, you gotta be okay with being authentically true to you. You can't be authentic, you can't be yourself, you ain't gonna reach no goals, no way. It ain't gonna happen. It starts with your personality, bro. Starts with keeping real to your personality. Staying true to who God made you to be. Staying true to who you want to be. I got so much respect now for people who just fully of real. They ain't trying to be perfect. They not trying to be liked. They not trying to do all that. They not trying to seem better than anybody else. I love that. A lot of y'all know my story, but if you new to this channel, like I said, you wouldn't even know I got a degree. That's on purpose. It's not in my bio. It's not in my YouTube description. I got a degree from a great institution in communications. Nah, like that degree was for me, and that degree in communications was for me to work on my communication skills and convey messages. That's what I do. It's about the gift. It's not about the accolades. A lot of people got their ego up. It's not about ego. It's not about idol worship. It's about God. It's about staying true. It's about keeping it real. It's about being authentic. It's about using your gifts that God has given you and bringing that forth into humanity. Nah, but you think you got this all figured out. That's what one of the people did yesterday. Dropped the video yesterday. He under the comment section. This video didn't need to be 25 minutes. Video wasn't even 25. It was 23. But okay. He said, this video doesn't need to be 25 minutes. All you need to know is this, this, and this. I respond and say, if you take out the disrespect from your words, maybe you have a point. If you take out the disrespect from what you just said, yeah, I agree with the summary of what you said. But in order to get to that summary, you still got to watch my video. Disrespectful, man, like pure disrespect. Then he respond, and I said, stop. I said, stop acting like you know everything. That's not good. Don't ever believe that you know everything. Don't ever believe that you've arrived. Because I know you didn't watch the full video. Nah, you think you better than self-improvement. You don't think you need these videos. Well, let's see the fruits of your labor. Let's see your life, and let's see how your life looks like. Let's see how's your relationship with God. So he responded, he's like, it's not about not knowing everything. It's not about my ego or something. And it was something along those lines, but I couldn't fully understand. So I responded back and I said, hey, bro, I don't understand anything you're saying. You said a whole bunch of nothing. And I didn't even mean that in a disrespectful way. It was misspelling words. The words were misspelled. It wasn't cohesive. No, but you think that you can do what I do better. So create a channel. People want to disrespect you, think that they can get away with it. It doesn't work like that. You can, because I don't care, but sometimes I got the time and I'll address you and I'll clown you for it. Because that's clown activities. People think that they've arrived in this life. People think that they know better. People think that they're beyond help, that they don't need help, that they don't need these videos. If you don't feel like you need these videos, you don't gotta watch. Please. If you feel like you've arrived, then you don't gotta be here. Because over here, we don't think that we arrived. I haven't even arrived. I'm a brother, man. That's why I call y'all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We in this life together. It's y'all that type the beautiful things that I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. It's y'all that say, hey man, like, I look up to you, man. Like, you like a father figure to me, or you're a brotherly figure to me, or, you know? But I don't proclaim those things for myself. I just stay authentic. I just stay real. I just stay true. Cause that's all I can be, and that's all I can do. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Life is a beautiful thing. Life is beautiful, man. It ain't about hate, man. Like, I just want us to all get along, but not everybody's gonna be on the same page. People will hate. Had somebody on a video yesterday as well, and I'm addressing it because y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it. I'm not giving it energy. I'm not giving it much energy, but I'm just giving y'all perspective, man. Yesterday's video was a tougher video because I was telling y'all to kill the inner man child. You know what I mean? And somebody said, essentially, you know, I don't have any compassion. I'm gonna make men hurt themselves. I'm like, first off, you didn't even watch the full video, because in this same video where I'm tough and a little bit aggressive, I'm also telling people, hey, enjoy the journey of life, enjoy the process, and give yourself grace along the way. But it's time for us to turn up. It's time for us to take life seriously. It's time for us to go after our goals and dreams. And the saddest part is that the video before yesterday's video, I spoke about my own suicidal story, where I had suicidal thoughts and I was going through depression. And so what it is people are gonna try and come into your life and tell you how to live and how to be, but they don't know you. Why would you listen to them? I'm always gonna be authentic. You new to the channel. You're not even here for real. You don't even watch for real. You don't even know what we do for real. You disrespectful. You making assumptions. You don't know how many lives that I've helped save. Glory through God, for sure. The glory goes to God. He used me as a vessel to save lives. You don't even know. Who are you? What if I took his comment serious? That one opinion, that one comment. What if I wasn't confident in myself? What if I wasn't authentic? What if I didn't give a F-U-C-K? I would have deleted the video. Because he said this is my worst advice that I've ever given. I would have deleted the video if I took it to heart. If I listened to everybody's comment, I would have never been able to post anything. I would have never been able to be myself. I would have never been a content creator. Man, you can't take everybody's opinions, bro. You can't take advice from everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You got to be authentic. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be authentic. You know, I want you to be yourself. I want you to stay focused. Stay focused on what matters. That's what I want for you. Everybody else is just going to tell you to fit in. Do what the Romans do. I'm tired of that. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be myself. Fully authentic. And that's why I'm starting to vlog my life every single day. Because I got nothing to hide. I don't just want to tell y'all how to be purpose driven. I want to show y'all what that's like. If you want to see some vlogs, make sure you're subscribed to Malik David Lewis. All right. I'll make sure that the channel pops up right around here. Go subscribe to it. You know, it's going to be an amazing journey. And I'm going to be consistent over there as well. Make sure you sign up for my email list, because I got a lot of amazing things coming out soon, and I want you to be a part of it. Everything I'm doing is for y'all, man. I do it for y'all. I do it for God. And I do it because I'm authentically me. And that's what matters. That's all that matters. Peace out.